Oh, that's really bright. It's a little better.
Also, remember when I said
I'd
this?
like to say it'd be daily.
Yeah, so that didn't happen. Daisy, what am I gonna do? Oh, why? Can you tell everybody else? Yeah, come here. Where are you? Hey. I hope you got that. There we go. All right. Hopefully that works. Okay. Hello. Hi. It's been a while. It's been a minute. Good morning. And welcome back to whatever this is going to be. I wanted to start this one off with a little story from back in the day. I don't know why this came up last night, but we started talking about the nostalgia of being a kid. We were talking about video games. We were talking about anime. And then my buddy brings up Airsoft. Anybody who was a dude in the States from... Thank you for your commentary. Anybody, Daisy, anybody who was a dude in the States, growing up in the early 2000s and like, I don't know, 2010s. I don't know. I was born in 1997, so whatever that age group is, like that general age group. Anybody who was in that, they know what Airsoft is. And Airsoft, if you're not familiar, is where young adolescent boys find it highly enjoyable to shoot plastic BBs at each other through high-powered look-alike weapons. Yeah. There's actually like professional stuff for this stuff too. Like people do this for a living. Well, I don't know if it's for a living, but they do it like there's professional. It's like there's a league. People do Airsoft for a league. Yeah. It's like paintballing, but not as cool. Anyways, back to the story. So when I was a kid, all of us were really into Airsoft. We all asked our parents for Christmas to get us like the newest electric Airsoft guns. Some of my friends got an M4. Some of my friends got sniper rifles. But what you needed to always get is make sure you had high-powered FPS, feet per second, a decent FPS for a... Oh, there she is. Hello. Yeah, I know. You're not getting any attention. A decent Airsoft FPS is like between 250 and 400. Anything over 400, you're just being an ass because you're gonna like hurt everybody. And then anything under is just not gonna fly fast enough to hit anybody. So, you're gonna get all in my coffee, dude. Don't be doing that. I love you, but please don't. Anyways, so we all had our Airsoft, or a lot of us did. I guess that's the point of the story. A lot of us had decent Airsoft guns that we would use. And just like, we never really played at all. We just kind of shot them at targets and stuff. But one night, it was my buddy's, my friend Ian. It was his birthday. And we all decided, no, today's the day. Today is the day where we become men and we actually point the end of the barrel towards one another. The problem is not all of us had good weapons. Not all of us had the high-powered electric machine guns or anything like that. So we scavenged up. We just like we brought together as many Airsoft guns as we could, some little pistols, some little pump like spring-loaded stuff, and then some high-powered electric, automatic. It was not fair. We'll put it this way. I'm just gonna foreshadow that it was not fair. So we get there, and my friend started picking teams, and of course he picked the big boys of the group. He's like, let's go. The guys who have the high-powered weapons are on my team. And what we didn't realize, I guess we didn't think about, or we did think about so that we weren't going to get, we weren't going to lose. He made sure that all the people that had high-powered weapons were on the same team, and he made sure that the high-powered weapons were unevenly distributed to us, as opposed to our other friends. So we get out there, and it's already like they have no chance. You got to remember, we were 14 years old, so we don't have like professional gear or anything like that. We just wore a lot of sweatshirts so that, because we didn't want to get hurt. We're a bunch of little weenies that play mock army, essentially, is what we're doing. And we still are like, I don't want to get shot. It hurts. So we all look like a bunch of weenies. There is hair everywhere. Your fur is just floating everywhere but into my coffee. And I appreciate that. But you're also a distraction. So, anyways, as we get out there, again, we're all just looking like a bunch of weenies with just sweatshirts on the sweatshirts, big masks on so we don't get shot in the face. But the problem with those masks is when you sweat and you get all you're running around and stuff like that, it just fogs up and you can't see anything anyways. So it was dumb. My friend chose the prime spot for us to play Airsoft. And that was his grandparents' front yard. Now, this 1/4 of an acre area for 6 boys was definitely not enough. And it's funny because looking back now, his parents just kind of like sat on the front porch and just watched. They were just like, this is so, they knew the train wreck that was about to happen. They were just like, I'm going to watch these boys cry. So we're running around and there's cars. Like we can't shoot towards the cars. We can't, like, there were so many rules. Like it was like we were playing Airsoft, but we weren't playing Airsoft, you know? So we get out there, we're running, we split off teams. One person goes to the other side of the yard, we go to the other side. There's enough like trees and stuff to like not see each other. Also, it's dark. We played this at night. There was no reason for that. I just remember that. We didn't even do this during the day where you could see each other. We played at night. It was, I couldn't see a goddamn thing. So we start playing. I think Ian yells, go! And everybody's just like, all right, here we go. I remember walking up next to this bush and just like, I'm crouching and I hear somebody walking by on the other side of the bush. Now, the only good weapon that they had on their other team, the other team had, was my friend Liam's. Now, Liam was an army nut. Like he had an unhealthy obsession with World War II. As I think we all know somebody like that we grew up with, but he had an unhealthy obsession with World War II. So he naturally had another one of the really good guns. So I didn't know it was him at the time, but I'm sitting there beside, I'm crouching next to this bush, and I hear rustling. And then the next thing I know, I feel this sharp pain in my leg, and I go, ow! And I got shot. I was like, ow! And the next thing I hear is Liam on the other side of this bush go, oh my God, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Oh my God, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I just start laughing. I'm just like, Liam, it's fine. It's part of the game. You have to shoot me. He's like, oh, no, I don't want to do it. I was, oh, so that's my Airsoft story. I think we played one more round after that, and it was really looking back on it, we were a bunch of weenies just pretending to shoot each other. But that story, I don't know why that came up last night. This just reminded me of that, so I thought I'd bless you with that to start off with, and a great way to do so too. Oh, I guess I scared her away because I wasn't giving her enough attention. Sad. Shot it. Anyways. How is everybody? How's everybody doing? Do you like this? Do you like this mic? Do you like this mic setup? Do you like how I'm now a stand-up comedian? I took influence from Noel Miller on his channel where he does this because I guess it feels more natural just to do this with a microphone so you can hear everything that I'm saying. Wow. Yeah, this is Yesterday was a new moon, and we did a tarot card reading. And geez, Is it supposed to rain? I like to do tarot card readings. I like to, I do what I like to do is I take the deck and I do, I shuffle it until I feel that the gods and the spiritual world gives me an indication that I should stop shuffling for that specific person. I just watch. I watch the person, I'm talking to them, and when I feel like they're ready, I stop and I go, all right, this is the one. I put it down, and then I do 3 cards. I do focus, neglect, and then general vibe. So first one, this is what you should be focusing on throughout the next moon cycle, I guess, is kind of what I've come to. I never really had an idea of like how long that would take or how long this focus lasts. But I think last night of like the whole moon cycle, I feel like that's kind of probably it makes the most sense. And then the second one, you have neglect. These are the things that you should stop worrying about, the things that you should really like. It might be something that you're really struggling with at the time, like a mentality or whatever, and it's something that like it's giving you another reassurance that everything's going to be cool, but you need to stop worrying about these things, man. Focus on the things that we said in the focus side of things, and then neglect and stop worrying about this stuff, because if anything, it's just going to make it worse. And then we have the final one, this is general vibe, which you're smart people. I assume you know exactly what that means. So I did that for 2 friends of mine last night, and it's just interesting to see different people's reactions to it. It's fun because it's like a mini therapy session, man. It's exactly what it is. Whether you believe in all of the tarot and the spiritual world giving you guidance or not, I just think it's a nice way to sit down and like reflect on your life every couple weeks. As the moon cycles go, it's nice to just reflect a little and give yourself a little therapy session and take the time to just assess, to slow down, to stop thinking, and to stop just moving and really give yourself that time to analyze your thoughts, or at least question yourself. And that's the thing, because like again, if you believe in that stuff or not, if you believe in the whole astrology and the zodiacs and tarot and all that stuff, that's great, like by all means. But even if you don't, it's still a cool thing to just pull a card and then try to apply it to your own life and see if you can come up with some I don't know, some goals to hit, some things to do, some achievements, some. Wow, it's a video game. Your life's a video game, guys. Life's such a video game. Oh, yeah. But yeah, so if you're out there and you've never tried therapy, if you've never done therapy, I would suggest therapy. But other than that, if not that, then do a tarot card reading and take it seriously in the moment. It's only fun. It's only fun if you take it seriously in the moment. I hate those people that think it's just like take it as a gimmick. Like, I mean, sure. It is kind of a gimmick to some people, but just play along. It's like you wouldn't start playing Monopoly and just be like, I'm not buying houses. That's so stupid. Why would I ever do that? Like, this makes no sense. Just like do everything for me. Like, whatever. Like, no, play the game. Be a part of it. Take a step. Like and engage with what we're doing here. Like, that's the whole point. The whole point is for it to just be like, let's talk about life. Like, I'm a very like introspective person. I like to think a lot, and like I assume a lot of other people like to do so too. So playing that game where it allows you to just think about your life, or playing that, like having that interaction that allows you to just think about your life, that is really fun. And it also helps you it literally just like helps you set yourself straight a little bit. If you're going through something at the moment, just taking that time to just assess the thing that you're going through, it helps. Again, it's like therapy. You're just talking it out. It forces you, if you play the game, it forces you to just accept the things and talk about your issues and talk about your life and talk about how you deal with things and get to know yourself a little bit better, because we spend so much time not speaking out the words that we think, and it doesn't sound as crazy in our minds as it does, or it can, if you say it out loud. At least that's what I think. I think it's sadly enough, it's kind of why I do these things. I'm literally sitting in a room by myself talking to a camera. That's not, well, it wasn't normal. We'll put it that way. It wasn't normal, but it is now. And I think it's also just therapeutic for a lot of people, and it's their way of expression, obviously, but utilizing that as a method to just get your ideas out, think out loud, talk to yourself, be your best. I love the idea of being your own best friend. I think that's something that everybody, because you're never going to have anybody as close to yourself as yourself forever. I don't know if that's a weird like multi-personality thing I have going on that I don't really want to admit, or if that's just something that I think everybody that's normal and everybody should take a crack at it. If you can make yourself laugh, it's fun. The amount of times I walk home from the bar, just like stumbling home drunk, and I'm just like thinking to myself, and I'm making jokes, and I'm just like kind of just like talking to myself. I'm just like, maybe I should be in an insane asylum. I don't know. I think I'm okay. But again, I'm talking to a camera right now. So what's the difference? This I can just make money off of. If I start talking to myself walking down the street, people will think I'm crazy. But because I put a camera and get a camera involved in it, then it makes it okay. Whatever. Anyways, I think that's my little nugget of knowledge for today. I think that's my little nugget of 20 minutes of talking. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I can do this more often. Hopefully I do this more often. Just said do. I want to do this more often. I should do this more often. There's many people in my life that are probably watching this right now that also tell me I should do this more often. They say I have a good radio voice. You have no idea how much that touches me. Because all growing up, I hated my voice. But for people to say that it's I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to go get the cat. I'm going to go get Daisy so she can say goodbye for taking up so much of my time within this. She wanted to be in the spotlight, so I'll let her have the final. I'll be right back. Sadly, I think she's mad at me. She's underneath the couch back here. I think I made her a little mad, so I'm gonna go console her. Console. I'll put up on the word on screen that I was trying to say. So. Oh. Nope. All right. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.